Well, there you go. So the answer is?
Yes.
Yes. And that law I was telling you about, the Garn-St. Germain Act, with the exception in it, was designed exactly for this purpose. When you are transferring your property to your trust, the lender is, watch this, prohibited from calling the loan due. Is that a good thing? The lender can never call this loan due under any circumstance because you're following the guidelines to keep them from being able to do that. Good plan?
Yeah.
Good plan, baby. All right. And then you put in the loan number, lender's name, loan number, address, phone number, and contact person. There you go. You just created your trust. Pat yourself on the back. This is a good thing. Yeah. And that was painless, right? Wow. Could it really be this easy? Now we have to fill out the paperwork. Uh-oh. That could get scary. But again, I've got every question that you're going to have. Turn to page 6. I've got the question and then the answer. Look at that, all the way through. Page 7, page 8, page 9, page 10, page 11, page 12. Everything I just taught you is now in writing. So you can go back and look it over. Then on page 13, there's a sample scenario that runs all the way through all of the documents. Even a filled-in version of the information worksheet is there as a sample to take you through. Now, the next step is your creation checklist on page 20. So turn over to page 20. If you're buying from someone else, you're going to do a purchase and sale agreement, and you can do assignments. This is one thing Britta mentioned to me. He says he will take assignments. So, in other words, you can loan when the trust is used. You can even use a credit partner when the trust is used. But if you have a property under contract, they may not allow assignment, and therefore you can't bring in a credit partner later after you get it under contract if you use your personal name. If you use the name of a trust, then you can bring a credit partner in before you close on the transaction. Is that a good thing?
Yes.
That's big. That's big as an elephant. So that gives you the freedom to go ahead and put the property under trust, under contract, subject to inspection, giving you the opportunity to get your credit partner lined up. And he will lend you money under that scenario. So if you don't have good enough credit or good enough down payment, your credit partner comes in under the trust, not on the contract. So that's a very powerful benefit, another benefit of trust. Appointment of land trust trustee, appointment of successor trustee, as you can see, number 6, number 8. Number 10 is appointment of director, affidavit of name, declaration of trust, and land trust agreement is number 14. The declaration of trust is the backbone of the trust. That is what gives the trust life and breath and protects you from others looking into the details of the trust. So there's a lot of special verbiage inside the Declaration of Trust that really gives you a lot of protection. So we're going to follow that to the letter, and we're going to do exactly what it says. Now the two forms that I want to introduce you to, and then we'll end right now, is, I'm doing what I tell you guys not to do, is flip through the book. Go back to the table of contents and find the deed. Oh look, it's page 59. And their warranty deed is page 73. So let's go to page 73. So page Page 73 is the deed itself. Now you use a slightly different version here in California, so when I send you your welcome aboard email, which will be coming to you, because Monday is a holiday, will be coming to you Tuesday, because my staff is too lazy to come in on Monday. We'll be sending you a welcome aboard email, and we'll also have the links in there for the California forms. So you'll have a California deed, and you'll have the California certificate of trust. Okay? Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. So but just for conceptually to understand, you're going to create a deed, and then you're going to create an affidavit of trust. So this warranty deed is very simple to fill out, as you can see in the filled-in version. It's simply the grantor. Who's the grantor? You are the grantor, right? And who's the grantee? The trust is the grantee. Beautiful. And there's a filled-in version right there on page 74, and you'll just follow that when you're filling it out. Now, the most important document that goes with this, let's just look at some words that I have in here first. Look in that first paragraph. After it says J.D. Goodguy as trustee, hereinafter referred to as grantee, shall have full trustee powers and authority as described in the attached addendum. Shall have full trustee what? Powers and authority as described. So now we're notifying the world that the trustee has power. Now we're going to show what those powers are. Go to page 93. Because along with this deed, you're also going to record the affidavit of land trust. So there's going to be what? 2 documents plus your certificate of trust that are going to be recorded. The deed, the affidavit of trust, and the certificate of trust. Those are the things that are going to be recorded at the public courthouse. Not the trust. Not the appointment of trustee. Not the appointment of successor trustee. Those are separate documents you're going to keep in your file. As you can see, the affidavit of trust, let's go over to, that's the short form. I didn't look at the thing close enough. I want you to use in California the long form, and that is there it is, 63, right after the deed. Go to page 63, that's the one I want you to use, is the long form. All right, this notifies the world that there is a trust, who the trustee is, the trust address, what the trustee's powers, duties, and responsibilities are, and the prevention or prohibition of anybody looking into the details of the trust are on page, or number 9, page 65. In no case shall any party dealing with the trustee be obliged to see to the application of the mortgage, of the purchase money, of the rent, money borrowed. It clearly states any contract on number 10, any contract, obligation, or indebtedness entered into by the trustee in connection with said real estate may be entered into by the trustee in the name of the beneficiaries. In other words, nobody needs to know who the beneficiaries are. The beneficiaries don't need to sign anything. And then it goes on, number 12, to clearly state who the successor trustee is. So you can have your hard-to-get trustee as the primary trustee, and your easy-to-get trustee as your successor trustee. And until that person goes into play, nothing happens. All right? And that's it. You have now created a trust. Pat yourself on the back. You've at least created the documents to publish it on public record. So guys, I just want to thank you for having me here. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with you something that has completely changed my life. And you won't appreciate this as much as when something actually happens in your life. And you say, thank you, God, that I went to that class, that I put that information into action. Because believe me, I'm not interested. How many of you believe that I don't need to be here today financially? You're absolutely right. So why am I here? Because I have information that most people don't have. And I realize that if I can help you get this information, if you can put this information into action, it's going to change your life. There's no question about it. And when you get deeper into this and you really discover the benefits of trusts and how much they're going to affect your income in your future, you're going to thank me 1,000 times. So guys, my goal in life is to make a difference for the better in the lives of others, and I hope I've made a difference in your life today. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll be sending you an invitation to the email. Oh, by the way, your free book. GetDoingGoodBook.com. GetDoingGoodBook.com is a free download of the printed book. So instead of $24.95 at Amazon.com, you get to download it for free. Is that a good thing? Yeah. Now I only ask for one thing in exchange. That after you read the book, you go to Amazon.com and do a review for me. So you look up the book and then do a review, and that helps to elevate the book up on Amazon.com. Is that a good thing?
Could you repeat the title?
Get, G-E-T, get, like you're going to get something, you're about to get something for free. Get Doing Good Book.com.
Is that the title?
That's it. Actually, the title of the book is Doing Good While Doing Well. Doing good while doing well. Is that a good thing? Absolutely. That's how you're going to be building your businesses, and I'm going to help you do it.
All right.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. I don't. But send me your
Look on the website.
photocopy what you want me to see and just send it back to me. Okay. Awesome. Let me put that with my question. By the way, I'm keeping the questions. So these will be what we cover on the webinar. Yes, you should have one for each. You choose. You choose. How valuable? Yeah. How valuable is it to you?
Go to the website.
Yep. You could go that far. You could go that far.
I want to see if it's for real.
It's to me, it's to answer your question. To me, it's driven by equity. How much is it worth? The more it's worth, the more you want to put it in separate trusts. The more equity it has, the more you want to put it in separate trusts. Absolutely. That's right. It would be very hard to collect. Is that your question? Thank you, sir. I will put it with the other questions, and I'll make sure that... Oh, for the office, yes. That's because you already own it, don't you? Daya, nice to meet you. Excellent. I will make sure they take care of you. Okay. I do.
Okay.
I need to get out of here as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
That is in the buying system, buying volume 1, and it's also going to be as part of your Millionaire Jumpstart. So, okay, yes, sir. Whatever they say is okay. How about that?
Something.
Welcome aboard.
Better than opening up one of those big old books. I want to go
That was
explain
easy,
it. I
wasn't
guess
it? Yes, that's all you do. And do it now, quickly. Do it now. Yes. That's
that you can actually pay. And then the rest is you can do payment whichever you able to.
Yeah.
You know we can do it. Yeah, yeah, awesome. Right. So you can fill it out. So, oh, okay. So put a note says like you already pay like 750 and then the rest is just.
You want to run it first? Make sure because I think that should be very clear. Maybe something.
And you would only do 2 payments?
And then just in case,
Or is there any way you can
And then we set
we
up.
can do 2 payments. Yeah, it's fine.
And then you can split
So make 3 payments?
the rest in a couple
So
of
half would be
the
725
can I do in a couple of payments?
amount,
Yeah,
750 or...
Or
So like 750, right?
yeah, let's do that. That should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Need to get one of these.
Well, if you know how
You know,
to
if I
do it,
had
then you do it.
a fraction of the money that I spent on